Blanket and Prince, and they have, I've been told, disabusing her of notions that she was told while she was away.
What was she told?
Well, according to Prince, she was filled with lies. That's what Prince tweeted this morning, lies from his aunts and uncles who took her to Tucson, Arizona. And also, I believe her lawyer is probably with her by now. I think it was a little late in the day. She slept late today and didn't get up till the afternoon.
So who took her and why?
It's very clear now who took her. Reby, Jermaine, Janet, and Randy Jackson worked in a plan to get her, instead of going to Albuquerque, New Mexico in an RV where she was going to go to see a Jackson concert, they convinced her to get on a plane which landed in Tucson, Arizona, and a limo that took her to this spa. And that part of that was convincing her she needed rest by having a doctor visit her the day before. A doctor she'd never seen before visit her and say she needed to go.
Why? Why are they doing this? And what is it the kids are disabusing her of?
Well, Michael Jackson's children want her to believe and understand in their belief that those four that I named are trying to control her unfairly, and they say that she should stand up on her own feet. That's what they're telling her.
But why? What is behind this?
There's a lot of money at stake, and there's also control of your mother. Dr. Drew, you can tell me more about those issues, about how the family dynamics are, but that is exactly what's happening now, a divided family.
Well, oftentimes that need to groom and sort of move somebody away is because there's undue influence perceived by some other family member. Was there someone they're trying to remove her from?
There is her nephew, Trent Jackson.
And he's the one they actually had a fight with, right?
There was a physical altercation. Deputies came out. Nobody charged. Investigation still going on, but it happened in the foyer of the house where Trent lived. So I doubt he could be charged because he was in his own home.
But it's by a pure speculation, but it's looking like the four are trying to get her away from Trent, and maybe the kids sort of have an affection for Trent or something, the grandkids. But
the irony is they can't do that now because Catherine is not the one who would be employing Trent. That would be T.J. Jackson, Tito's son, who now has control of the whole thing.
But Catherine wants it back. There's a picture of Paris and Janet duking it out there, but she wants it back. Catherine wants to be back.
Yes, but she's not going to get it back unless she meets with her lawyer, and he is able to put a petition before the judge and convince the judge to give it back.
I see.
Now, she gets rid of this lawyer or doesn't meet with this lawyer and gets a lawyer appointed by those four who took her to Tucson. I really don't think this judge is going to go along with that, and TJ is going to keep the kids.
All right, take a quick call. Rudy in West Virginia. Rudy?
Yes. First of all, may God grant serenity to Miss Jackson, especially wisdom and understanding. A mother or grandmother at 84 years old, breathing, has all rights to go in her playing closet, and that's what she needs to do right now. She's got a lot of enemies that's against her. But, you know, at no time did she neglect them children. I mean, here's a mother that have raised a whole family of kids that have, you know, contributed to America and have done really well in America. Now, all of a sudden, you know, with this whole grieving process, and that's basically what they're going through right now, and there's nobody in charge. Michael was the one that was in charge when he was living.
But Rudy, you bring up a really important point. Two things. First of all is, you know, blessings to this woman that she should thrive and feel good. And the second point is, no one is taking issue with Catherine's ability to function or take command of her own shit.
Last night's program, I heard several comments that was made on the air that, you know, she should be locked up, this and that.
Oh, no. Rudy, I'm going to stop you because Alan is on top of this. He knows them well. Set that record straight.
Right. No, Catherine's very competent, in my opinion. I've seen her with the children, and she has a great support staff, and the kids are exquisitely cared for.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I think everyone points at or can look at and see that these kids, certainly Paris, everyone looks at and says, there's a great kid.
They're brilliant.
Yeah, great kids, well cared for. Grandma is managing this. Michael did an amazing job with these kids. It's the family of origin that's struggling right now, not the grandkids. We just got to make sure they're safe and get adequate care. Alan, thanks for the update. Anything else before we go?
Yeah, I got a call from Conrad Murray's lawyer tonight.
Tell me.
And I need to share this with you. Conrad Murray has seen the coverage of Catherine Jackson on television and feels bad for her, says she looks sad. And so he has sent through me, through his lawyers, Valerie Weiss and Michael Flanagan, a message to Catherine. He's going to put her on the jail visitors list. He's inviting her to come. He says, it would give me great pleasure to sit one-on-one and answer any questions she might have. It would put her at peace.
Nice.
Disgusting.
Not offering an apology, but answers to Catherine Jackson, the mother of Michael Jackson, from the doctor convicted of killing Michael Jackson.
Thanks, Alan. We got to take a break. Next,